Before we get started, I want to give a shout out to a young lady, or both of them, sisters that's in the audience right now. Their name is Terry and Debbie. And when we talk about hip hop culture, there's a lot of things that a lot of y'all don't know about. But they are the ones who created and coined the term, somebody say ho. So we're talking about hip hop and history. Stand up, Debbie, Terry, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Show the ladies some love. Show the ladies some love. We're talking about a $1 trillion business that everybody has benefited from, that every concert you go to, everybody, every artist, MC, that say somebody say ho and they don't know that these women created that back in the 70s. Along with Grandmaster Fast being a part of the Grandmaster Fast and Serious Pop. We're here to talk truth today. We're here to talk truth today. Yeah. So with that said, my name is Sha-Rock. I'm the first female MC of hip-hop culture. The first female MC of hip-hop culture. I grew up.
That's my mama.
I'm your mama. And we the same age, y'all. 62 and we glad. We'll be 62. We'll be 62 years old. But let me tell you my background. I was born in Wilmington, North Carolina, right? Michael Jordan went to school down there, all that stuff, you know. But my mother left when I was like 8 years old. She left because there was a lot of racial things that was going on in North Carolina at that time, so she moved us up to New York. Pooh, I know you lived in Holland.
I lived in the Bronx first. Remember, I was in 167 Hill from the feet.
Okay, all right.
Then moved to Harlem.
Okay, well, in 1969, 68, 69, the first place that I came to was Harlem, New York. And then a year later, I moved to the Bronx on 167th and Webster Avenue across from Webster Pride.
Ain't that crazy?
And from there, I moved back to Harlem on 147th and 7th and 8th Avenue. We were kids, so I didn't know about you. I didn't know,
I was crazy. We was on the same
and never knew. And never knew, but I used to get whippings because I didn't make the deadline. You know, I was in the dark, you know. You understand me? Okay, well, that was me. That was me. So with that said, you know, when hip-hop had begun to start rising, you know, up, you know, around my 73, I moved back to the Bronx. But, you know, a lot of times, you know, for all of us dealing in this age, we were too young to go to a Kool Herc party, you know, because in the beginning, he was, if he wasn't playing in the park, he was playing in places that was for adult people, and we were not of age to go there. But by 1976, I became a B-girl, a nomadic B-girl that used to travel all over the Bronx and New York City just to hear those sounds, just to hear those break beats that the DJs used to play. And there is no place in the Bronx that I have not lived. Just like I was a nomadic B-girl, my mom was a nomadic mover, because when she didn't want to pay the super the rent, she would move out. She used to move out, and rent back then was only $225. You know, but she would sit on their ass all the time, move out, and that's what we did. But with that said,
Wait a minute.
What happened?
What's your favorite breakdance? Mine is
oh, my song? Man, I got so many, but James Brown he's my favorite artist of all time. Sex machine. Get up, get on up, get up, get on up.
You know when I do the show, I go, I throw off the wheel.
So with that said, you know, I have several breakdance or break beats, you know, and to this day I'm still a B-girl. It don't matter where I go, I'm just a B-girl because I carry it in my heart. But by 1977, I became the first female MC of hip-hop culture. Now, I was a part of an original group that was called the Funky Four, but before I was with the Funky Four, I was rhyming with 3 members of the group before we called ourselves the Funky Four. And then by the time we was the Funky Four in 1978, we took on so much, and my group don't really get to talk. People really don't talk about the Funky Four a lot. What they hear from the Funky Four plus one is they know music, but what they don't know, prior to the Funky Four plus one, we were helping to move this culture forward. I became the first